up here and we're gonna run into Mr. Skull Kid himself. And actually, the first time I recorded this, I had another realization of, oh my god, we're on the top of the clock tower. I never realized that before. I always thought it was like a different realm or like the inside or something. Dumb, I know, but we're on the top. Would you look at that? You learn something new every day. And here's Tail giving us some hints and spilling the tea on what we need to do, where we need to go. He gets assaulted. And basically this is just to get our ocarina back, our instrument. Because we obviously, like, we have no real weapons, we can't fight him right now. So if we just let the time run out, we'd die. And we'd have to do it all over again. Take a little bubble action, and boom, knock it out his hand. Oh, you drop, and it don't break? Wow. Let's pick it up. And gosh, I honestly love these games so much. Like, I can't explain the amount of love I have for these games. I remember being probably like 6 years old and I got a GameCube. Maybe a little older, but I got my GameCube and it came with the like little collector's thing. I don't know. Collector's edition Zelda disc thing. It had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, I think The Legend of Link, and The Legend of Zelda like 2 or something like that. I don't remember. And it also had demos of Wind Waker, and that I had never heard of Zelda before, ever in my life. And we're just gonna copy this. And I fell so in love with the game. Ocarina of Time was my very first Zelda game that I ever played, and it blew me away, honestly. Obviously, like, man, dude. And I played the Wind Waker demos so, like time after time after time, like so much. I loved Wind Waker and I wanted it so bad. I remember like I would just play them over and over again, the demos. And I finally got excuse me, the actual Wind Waker disc, and wow, let me tell you, what a breathtaking game. Definitely like top 3. So now that we have our little instrumento, we're gonna equip it, and we're just gonna have a little concert and play the song that we just learned. So this is a song of time. It's gonna take us back in time, and if you remember, the Scarecrow said that if you play it backwards, it'll like slow down time. If you play it like double, it'll speed up time, or something like that. So that's useful information. Oh, and I forgot to put my rupees in the bank. Jesus Christ. Always put your rupees in the bank. Always. Before you reset time, put your rupees in the bank. So the masked salesman said that once we got our instrument back, he would turn us back into a human. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to... Also, this man just pulled out a whole organ out his ass. Like, it's huge. Just wait. Look at that thing. Where did it come from? He just pulled it out his backpack. Like, here, let me just show you this song that's 3 chords real quick. Alright, so we're gonna learn a new song, and one thing I love about, like, a detail that I love about this game is the fact that every version of yourself, you have a different instrument. So, for those of you who don't know, you turn into other kinds of species, and as, like, we're a Deku Scrub and we have pipes. As a human, you have the ocarina, and as a Zora, you have a guitar, and as a Goron, you have drums. And it is the coolest little detail, I think. Because no other Zelda games have anything other than, like, an ocarina. So he has healed us. We have this mask now that we can put on if we would like to transform back into a Deku Scrub, and we can take it off to transform back into a human. So, our deal was he changes us back, we give him his mask, but we didn't get it, so he's about to get very angry and give us the angriest eyes I've ever seen in my life. Like, why is he so scary? And also, he's strangling a freaking child, like a whole toddler. Like, he just assaulted this whole kid. And he's also aware that, like, I think he's aware that we can change the time. Like, he's the only one that's like, oh yeah, you just got infinite amount of time. And then this is a little backstory on the mask itself. Honestly, I would love to know more about the mask because it's still very, what's the word, like, suspicious? I don't think that's the word, but it's very ominous. Like, like you don't know much about this mask, and I would love to know more. Like, if there was a prequel or a sequel, what do you think it would be? Like, would it be the Legend of the Mask? Would it be like, you know, afterwards? Would it be this guy's adventures with more mask? You know, like, I don't know. All right. So if we come over here, there is a little save spot. So this game, you can't just pause and save whenever you want. You actually have to find these little, like, owl-looking statues, and you have to hit it with a sword. And it'll open up, and then it'll give you the option to save. So, alright, we're all saved up now. So we're going to actually do a couple things before we go out into the fields. Every time that I start time over, I like to get a couple chests. Well, one. One chest. It's kind of hiding. So we're just gonna come up here. Have a little jump. Another little jump. Boom, boom, boom. And right over here is a chest with 100 rupees. Boom. Silver rupee. And from here, we're actually going to put it in the bank so we have room for more. And the bank is located in West Clocktown, I believe. Yeah, West Clocktown. And the guy is right here. So we're going to deposit 99 rupees. 9. Yes. And if you guys just excuse my sniffles, got allergies over here and everything else going on in the world. So now we can go out to the field. He's gonna stop us, and then he's gonna say, "Oh, go right through." All right. Yay, we're finally out into the field. And we're gonna make our way to the swamp. Grab some rupees just cause, you know. And over here, I believe there's a hole. I can't tell. I love to cut all the bushes and pots and anything that, I don't know why. I just... Oh, there's a fish in there. Kill these guys here. I think that's our first stick. It is! Wow. So we're just gonna open this chest. I think it's rupees. Or... yeah. 20. So, I also think there is a chest back... yes, there's a chest back here. take care of this guy real quick. Another 20. We're gonna have to go back to the bank pretty soon. So we're gonna actually watch this little cutscene here. It gives a quick backstory on the Skull Kid and the fairies. So I'm just gonna shut up and we're gonna watch it. Alright, so there's a quick little story on the Skull Kid and the fairies and how they were friends before he found the mask. What? Honestly, I really don't know why these are here. Like, what is this supposed to get me to? There's still things about this game that I don't know, you guys. But let's make our way into the swamp. Cut down some of these bushes here. Oh my god! Okay. Oh my gosh. Away from me! Oh my gosh, can I climb that? It's climbable? Oh my... I've never noticed this before, that you can climb. What is up here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he stuck? I don't know really what that is. There's a hole here. Yeah, another 20. Oh, I think I missed. There we go. Boom. So we're gonna get a map of Woodfall, which is the swamp. Alright, so we now have a map of Clocktown and Woodfall, the two places we've been. And we're gonna make our way this way. Here's the swamp. So exciting. Alright, so that's the swamp. We're gonna go ahead and cut it off here. I'm running out of time for this one. So next time we'll explore more of this swamp. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!